Imposter syndrome is something that I struggle with. It's like everybody that I see is somehow doing great, and somehow I am the only one that doesn't fit in. But before we get to this, I'm going to take you back a little bit. In this book, Steal Like an Artist, Austin has a quote. One thing that I've learned in my brief career is the side projects that really take off. By side projects, I mean the stuff that you thought was just messing around. Stuff that's just play. That's actually the good stuff. That's when the magic happens. And that's how I started my filmmaking journey. Just messing around. That's when the magic happened. I helped shoot a video for Mr. Beast, but that's private. I got to take a lot of 2-week vacations with my family to places we wouldn't have been able to go otherwise. I traveled all over the East Coast for different video projects, both summer, winter, and through the rain sometimes.
Oh my gosh!
I saw sunsets and sunrises, hung out with friends and ate Waffle House in the middle of the night, got to wear weird uniforms for a shoot in Georgia, went to Niagara Falls with my family and drove back in one day. That was a mistake. Spent a lot of time in Cleveland for different projects and ate some weird food. That was delicious. We got our first studio. Did some work in the studio. We got to travel some more. I got to buy a car out of a vending machine. I never really thought I'd be able to get a car payment before. Did some work to the car. Got some new tattoos. There's more than that now. Took some breaks in the studio. I went deep sea fishing twice. I got extremely sick both times. I learned to surf. Taught myself to skate on a longboard. I played a lot of golf with my family. I got my coaching license and coached soccer. That's my son there. I spent some time camping, hiking, and fishing. I made my most viewed video yet. Hopefully I'll pass that though. I went on a yacht, did a lot of cool projects with cool people, and met some personal heroes. Went to see Dude Perfect. Went to some Charlotte FC games. The marches were a lot of fun. Got to see some more sporting events, and I didn't have to miss a single one of my kids' things. I even made some lifelong friends. Now, of course, that's not everything that I've done up until now, but I think it brings you up to speed. And imposter syndrome is something that I still struggle with after years of being a filmmaker. And I don't know that it's ever going to go all the way away or that I can ever beat it 100%. And it leaves the question, well, how do I fight imposter syndrome? And me personally, I think it helps to take a step back, zoom out, and take a look at all the stuff you've done, and all the places you've went, and all the people you've done it with. And all of that while being an imposter. And so what that means for me is looking back all the way to when I was just messing around with the camera. And I didn't even have a clue that you could make money doing videos, and much less was it possible for me. But then I was able to quit my job and pursue being a filmmaker full time. And if I take that step back and look at all the projects I've done and all the people I've got to meet and things that I've got to do, it really helps me to understand that maybe I'm not the imposter that I thought I was, but maybe I do belong here. And I think that applies to most everybody. You're not an imposter. You do belong here, and you're better than you think you are. And the last advice, in the words of Austin, in the book Steal Like an Artist, take time to mess around. Get lost. Wonder. You never know where it's going to lead you.